Hey everybody, it's me, CrystalMan2000, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Metroid Fusion. In the last episode, we finished up Sector 6, and in this episode, we are going to be doing a lot of cutting. Now, I did lose the file for this episode, so this is post-commentary again. This is in the room just before the data room. You want to bomb to the left. You might have to get hit by a yellow X if you don't have the, or blue X if you don't have the various suit on you. But if you do have the various suit on you, come up here and get your missile tank. So, to that, back in the navigation room, like I said, there's going to be 3 cuts throughout this entire episode, so get a little used to it. We're actually going to head over to Sector 5. How did that X download the various suit data? This doesn't seem to make any sense, unless the X had the ability to absorb data organically. At any rate, you have the various suit data. Now you'll be protected from extreme temperatures. More importantly, SAS will no longer be able to freeze you, so you can escape easier. But you're still too weak. That's too much for you. You currently have no way of damaging it. But my simulations indicate that a penetrating weapon like the plasma beam might work. Developing modification data will take HQ some time, though. There's also a chance that you may be able to restore your plasma beam if you absorb a large core X, as you did with the sector in the entire game. Sequence. And yeah, it's if you see it change over time, you'll see what I mean, like later in the game. But currently, there's not much to it. But yeah, so let's head over to Sector 5. So, where's the data room? Adam? Okay, all the way out the right. So it looks like a small sector, but there's a lot of secret paths in this area for this sector. Okay, so he's just explaining where the data room is. Go to it. Now there's 2 cuts later on. One is because I had to go to the bathroom halfway through the recording. The other is because I missed an extra after you get the ice missiles. So, first off, you want to shoot to the right. Over here, you have to fire a missile. Like that. Okay. So that's the only way to get past here because there's a yellow door right there, and we don't have level 3 unlocked yet, which is what we have to go do to be able to reach the data room. Also, just like looking at the background, there's just a giant freezer, basically. More blue X's, we don't need to worry about them. Okay, so let's head down. Right here, if you look in the upper left, that thing we can't destroy because we don't currently have any way of destroying it. Right here you want to go all the way to the left. You want to take out some of these enemies, but basically you want to get a speed boost going all the way to the right. That should be fine. And you'll make it through. Shoot to the right, you can find this little opening that allows you to get back. We'll be using that a lot later. Currently, not really. This game can't go to the left because we don't have level 3 access. And now, I'm going to be completely honest. At this point in the game, with both super missiles and all of these missiles at your disposal, you might as well use missiles. Missiles, at this point, are like candy because you're getting them so frequently. So, anyone who has about this many missiles in the game, start just start using them. This is the problem that I have with Metroid, is that I try to conserve most of my ammunition with stuff like missiles and power bombs and all of those things, and that's what ultimately leads to me dying a couple of times, or a boss fight taking a really long time because I don't like using missiles on it, stuff like that. But you don't have to be super conservative, and you just gotta be And why did my mic? Okay, I thought my mic went dead for a second. Probably didn't. So right there, level 3 access unlocked, meaning we'll be able to get to the ice missiles. Right here, you definitely want to use some psycho screw attacks because of the way enemies are positioned, like right there and right there. Yeah, this is the stupidly annoying room. The enemies just respawn over and over again. It gets really annoying. This is where we got the speed boost before. But now we don't actually want to need. We actually don't need the speed boost this time. I think I do it anyways. Oh, okay, I didn't. Good. I'm gonna go in here. One way door, so you can't go backwards. And bum 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 bum. Ice effect added to missiles used to freeze enemies. So to the right. And right here, I actually accidentally forgot an extra. I'll be getting it later in the episode, but basically, you want to freeze these rippers and reach an energy tank. You'll see that soon after we head back to that main room. But right here, you want to actually kill the X, let him reform into this enemy. Shoot him with the ice missile. Now, ice missiles work pretty much exactly like the ice beam, only they do more damage. And right here, you want to kill this enemy, but you don't want to grab the X like that. Because there's a missile right there. It's impossible to reach, but you can reach it with some very precise ice missiles. But, ice missiles, the way they work is that if you shoot an enemy once with them, they will freeze the enemy in air. Like, wherever they are, they'll just freeze instantly, move at all. But if you fire a second missile, it will do, not only will, it's not like the ice missiles don't do any damage at all, it just doesn't allow you to kill, or at least one hit kill enemies. And that's the problem about it. If you shoot 2 missiles, you'll most likely take out most enemies. Even then, just a ice missile and then a little bit of damage would completely kill an enemy. That missile's really annoying to try to grab. But reaching it early is so much easier than having to try to reach it later. Because you can try to space jump up here later in the game when we get the space jump. But currently you do not have that item, so you gotta use the ice way to reach it. Luckily I still got all my missiles back. So here's teaching how to use ice missiles, because if you don't let that X reform, I actually walk away. Actually, no, I think you're supposed to do this. Yeah, so they get big like that, and you can shoot your way through here. And if you go to this room right here, you can't get a speed boost in this room alone, so what you have to do is you gotta kill the enemy. And let him reform into that. And you want speed boost all the way to the left. Like that. And this is where I realized that I missed the energy tank. Coming up very soon. Right here, this is the only way to get back. Like this. Still can't destroy those, even if we do have ice missiles. And then right here, I want to make sure that I have everything. And I checked my map, and I noticed that I missed this. So this is back in the Ripper room. You want to shoot those guys, freeze them, you can get to this energy tank. It's actually a fake energy tank. Shoot it with one missile, he'll die easily. If you lay a bomb, you can get this energy tank. Cutting back. So now we're back in this room. And yeah, you see that thing. I'm not going to mention what that is. It's a lot better with live commentary, but I don't have it, sadly. But there's that thing. Just know it's important for later. And here's another thing you can do with ice missiles coming up right here. These enemies, you can freeze them in the air, jump on top of them, and work your way up. Bop. Like that. So, missile. And now we're pretty much going to exit the sector, and that's pretty much going to end off the episode. But there's a little bit of a problem that emerges when we do exit. Right here, you can shoot a missile straight up after you kill that enemy. That enemy you can only kill with 3 missiles, I believe. I keep trying to waste my missiles here, but you want to lay a bomb right there, and you can reach this missile tank. Technically, you're not supposed to be able to reach this till later, but let's go talk to Adam.
Emergency in
Sector
Sector 3.
3? That's the pyro room. Or that's the pyro sector. Wonder what could be going on in there. Let's make sure, let's hear Adam's word on it before we start freaking out. What could be causing it? Is it the SAX doing it again? Let's hope not. What is it, Adam? Emergency in Sector 3, the area could melt down soon. It seems the main boiler cooling unit is malfunctioning. This could easily destroy the entire research station as it would trigger the auto explosion. We have about 6 minutes. Hurry to Sector 3 and access the control room to the side of the main boiler room. Most of the systems in PYR are down because of this. Again, we know who to blame. The SAX must have hacked it into the system file, which was quite impressive intelligence. Your objective clear. No time to hurry. Headed to Sector 3. See you guys next time.